Hi, I'm Shashank Agarwal. I'm a chartered accountant and I also have my startup Worth Corporate Solutions Private Limited. In fact, we are into debt financing, that's a core area. And what is debt financing for startups? They have to really look at and identify the best options for startups. Debt is always cheaper than equity, one must understand. And it's very difficult to accept at first point in that debt is cheaper. Yes, equity is expensive. You pay tax and then you get your fresh equity in. So let's say if you've made a rupees 100 earning, your 30 rupees goes in tax and 70 rupees comes as a capital. But when you go for your debt, raising your money through any form of debt that we'll discuss now, you always get a direct, cheaper and easier cost money. So you pay a simple interest on that, compounded simple interest, whatever money you use, and startups have to ensure that they have the best debt options. And what is the benefit of raising a debt? You get to pay low interest. One, you can pay off in installments as per your comfort. Three, you pay interest only on the amount of loan you have utilized, or amount of debt you have utilized. And whenever you compare with the equity financing options, it is rare that you find that debt is expensive. But one thing you should know is whenever you go for debt raising, you should be prepared for a lender's questions. Why you want money? What will we do with the money? When you exactly need money? When shall you return my money? What is the interest cost that you can afford to? Does your business gives that cash flow to pay my money back, the amount of loan that you have raised? These are basic questions that any kind of lender would come to. Maybe a bank, maybe it be a startup fund by Government of India that gives you 10 to 100 lakh rupees on a 12 to 13% rate of interest. It could be anyone, but the questions remains quite common. So when you apply for raising a debt through a bank or a non-banking finance company, you should have your basic documents ready: your bank account, your permanent account number, your licenses, the gumastas that you create. Know your customer norms have to be complied with, maybe your Aadhaar card or something. Then bank comes to you and asks a very basic question: do you have a property to offer? So there is a CGT SME loan. It's a collateral guarantee by Government of India, in which you can raise up to 2 crores of debt without giving any collateral. Very few startups utilize that facility. It's a bit expensive because you have to pay for the guarantee cost, 2 to 3% more expensive than the nominal cost of loan. But yes, you need not have a collateral. You need not go to your parents and ask, Dad, I want your property, I want your house property to give. You give that property for some riskier business that I think, which is more riskier that you had been doing earlier. Types of debt financing can be various. Like, you can have an unsecured loan from a bank, which can be paid in 36 months. Maybe an NBFC would come and offer you a little expensive. See, generally an NBFC, a non-banking finance company, offers you a structured loan. They can go beyond what a nationalized bank would ever do for it, or a private bank would do for it. But they would charge a premium on it. So you have to be sure about it. Do we really need that much of money? So here your cash flows, your planning, your understanding about your debt comes into play. If you need money, then only borrow money. If you need money, surely borrow money. But never underestimate the cost of interest. Ensure that you've planned for it, your cash flows work on it.